What's up, guys? It's StrikerHero Camo, and welcome to my new series called "Do You Like or Dislike the Skylander?" And I am joined by, with the first episode, Igknight the Fire. Say whiz up.
Hey there guys, what's up? Ignite the Fire here.
And so basically, round one we have Tombstone and Thunderbolt. Now, what do you think of these two? Like, which one do you like? In gameplay and I guess figure, and which one that you don't really, I don't know, connect with as a Skylander, I guess.
I like Doomstone. However, Thunderbolt I cannot say the same for.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know. Most people I hear that they hate Thunderbolts after like Wildstorm came out because they are very similar. They're like the most similar Skylanders ever in the gameplay. But I never really liked Doomstone or Thunderbolt. Honestly, they've never been my favorites. They're not even in my like top 50 Skylanders, I don't think. But I would have to say this is even tough for me. But since I like the air element, I really like Thunderbolt because he's the air element. I don't really like the Earth Skylanders that much. Besides like Bash, because Clash of Skylanders made me like Bash from the last video. So the next one is two that you dislike and one that you like. So out of here, this is even random for me because I just made this. I don't even know. Um, I have to go with honestly Smolderdash just because I feel like Steve Smith would get mad at me if he watched this video. But yeah, I would have to just go with Smolderdash in general because she's always been one of my favorites as well.
This is where the problems arise for me because I like all three of these guys. However, my favorite of all of them would be Smolderdash. Smolderdash I like, and the other two I dislike, even though I like him, so it makes no sense, but still.
Yeah, and I don't know if you could see like the bottom half of Washbucklers on Blast Zone. It's supposed to be just Blast Zone, or I don't know. It doesn't really matter, honestly. But yeah, I don't even like Washbuckler or Blast Zone, honestly. I feel like yeah. So the next one, I forgot what round we're on. I think round four. Um, we got Boom Bloom and Barbella, and two senseis that recently came out, whatever. So I would have to say it's easy for me to say Barbella. I've never liked Boom Bloom. I don't know, as like when she came out with the adventure pack. Um, feel like her whip is just too similar to Smolderdash, and I feel like Smolderdash did the whip kind of style, like it just works better for her. I don't know. I feel like
Yeah, I
most.
agree. I prefer Smolderdash's whip as well because Smolderdash, what makes her so great is her speed and her power and stuff. It makes her great, well-rounded Skarner. However, when it came to Boom Bloom, I do like her, even though when I first got her and first played as her, I didn't really like her that much. It was really her upgrades that redeemed her for me. But if I definitely was to choose out of these two, I'd go for Barbella purely because she is one of the biggest surprises I've ever had out of any Skarner ever. Because she's just so powerful and her combos work so well together. It makes for a really powerful and fun to use Skarner, and so I'm very pleased to say that I like Barbella.
Yeah, she has like the most interesting attacks because when we saw her gameplay, I think first it was like her hands and stuff like clapping together, and I'm just like, that's kind of really freaking cool. Like, yeah. The next one is, of course, it's my channel, so I just threw in my customs of these characters, but I thought it looked really better than the original colors. So, but I guess it doesn't really go for the Granite Smash Hit and the Enchanted Stormblade, but it's just Stormblade and Smash Hit and two superchargers together now. So I don't know why I think that I just did that because I was like, hey, just do that. Um, but definitely for me, I would have to say Smash Hit. Like he's one of the unique Skylanders, and he's just so like cool his design. And I remember thinking everyone thinks he's like a rabbit Skylander, but he's a marsupial. It's a type of like wild animal that looks like a bunny or whatever, but it's kind of cool. But I've always liked Smash Hits in game and out of game. He's like one of my favorite superchargers.
Yeah, I find Smash Hit to be quite interesting as well. He definitely has a very diverse and interesting moveset, and probably one of my favorite designs from Superchargers as well. However, I prefer Stormblade overall because I just find her to be more fast paced because she's a very quick character, and I love having fast paced characters. Like she's great for speedrun and stuff. So overall, I find her the better Skarner all around.
Next one is two that I dislike. I would have to say Spitfire and Blades. Drilla has always like been my favorite, like Monkey Skylander. Like I know they would have Fling Kong, they have I think there's only two, but Drilla, his design is like my favorite swapper ever, just because of all of his grill des drill designs on his head, all the way down to his body or whatever. And it always amazed me how like it looks like he just has a drill for legs, but it turns out like when got revealed or whatever, he actually has legs. I'm like, wow, because we only just saw the figure before his gameplay. I think when they revealed him, I'm like, how does that work? So I was very surprised on how his design was and stuff, and he's a really good Skylander. I think he's really fun to play as.
This is the first time where I have really disagreed with you because Gorilla Driller is probably my least favorite swapper.
Hmm. I just love the life swappers. There's just Stink Bomb and Gorilla Drill are like the best for me. Unique.
Stink Bomb is alright, but Gorilla Driller I just find slow and not powerful enough really. He's just not as fun as the other swappers in my opinion.
Hmm. So, which one do you like? Oh yeah, you like Spitfire and Blades.
No, actually I was about to say I dislike Gorilla Driller and Spitfire and I prefer to like Blades purely because Blades' design is so awesome. I love dragons, and so Blades being an armored dragon was really, really cool to see. And not to mention his moveset also is incredibly fun. And just like Barbella, he has a lot of combos to roll with, and I love Skarners that have huge combos that you can pull off and stuff. It makes them more fun because of it, so I go with Blades for this one.
I think with Gorilla Drill, I think he has a combo path, and I really hate combo paths. I mean, we've always had them, I think, throughout Spell's Adventure, but it's always like you always just no brainer. You just choose the combo paths because you feel like those are more powerful for that Skylander. So I think I chose that path for Gorilla Drill. I hope I did. I don't know. The next one is Golden Queen and Eyeball, and uh, definitely for me, Golden Queen. Just her personality always, I don't know, better for me, and her game play is really good, but she's not the best sensei if we're comparing her to all the senseis. But I will. I have better giants. I have more favorite giants than Eyeball, but I really have to say between these two, Golden Queen, definitely.
Between these two, I'd say I like Eyebrawl actually, because Eyebrawl is my second favorite giant, purely because I love his moveset and stuff. His moveset is very fun, and his design is also unique. Like, there's no other giant like it, so overall, Eyebrawl is better in my eyes.
The next one is Echo, Chomp Mage, and Chain Reaction. Two senseis and a person from Trap Team. Uh, I feel bad for just throwing Echo in here because she's a core Skylander, and then two senseis are like facing up against her, whatever. But honestly, I would have to give it to Echo because Echo is like my favorite core Skylander. Chompy Mage, I have both Chompy Mages. I think, did you ever manage to find a regular Chompy Mage? I'm not sure if you did.
I don't have
Because
regular Chompy Mage, but I do have the red Jingle Bells version, and Chompy Mage, I don't like that much. His moveset is not that fun in my opinion.
yeah, like his whole like what annoys me, I think the most was the whole pogo stick idea. I'm like, really, that's final like thing, but I don't know. And I really wish he was he had an actual staff. He kept his staff, not a bow, Zuger weapon. But
When
yeah,
it comes to my last two, though, I don't own Chain Reaction yet, but both of these Skylanders I adore the design for. Like Echo especially, she has a really awesome design. It is similar to Zap's, mind you, but her figure is actually much more detailed and it looks much more better for it. So overall, purely because I don't own Chain Reaction, I'd go with Echo for this one.
Yeah, same. So yeah, that wraps up for the first episode of Like a Dislike, and thanks for doing this video with me actually. Didn't know if you wanted to
No
do this
problem.
one.
Thanks for having me on here.
But yeah, so yeah, make sure you guys tell me in the comments if you guys agree with me or I guess Ignite the Fire more or whatever. Or just leave your favorites on one of these. Like what would you pick? I guess in the comments. I would love to see your guys comments in below. Uh so yeah, so make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. And
Until the next
subscribe.
one,
And
peace.
subscribe to Ignite the Fire's channel because his videos are amazing. So yeah, link down below and on the screen. I forgot to say that. I'm like, oh my gosh. So subscribe to Ignite the Fire and like Igniter because Igniter is like the best guy under it.